What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with the final tune on the Olden Age EP by the Implants 2016. Big shout out to Paulie. And the melodic hardcore stylings of this EP have been quite enjoyable and very much reflective of the heritage and similar to some of the sonics from Strung Out, although I would say with discernible differences, although of course a very small sample size. In any case, the final tune is Come On, Come On, which sounds like, number one, an encouraging or invigorating interjection meant to instill energy and inspiration into those who are following those part of the same movement, whether you're talking about a social movement or a physical movement, maybe both. And ultimately, I think the phrasing could, of course, be part of a refrain in the song itself. Now, in many reactions I've done from things Paulie has sent me, have been looking online just to make sure there's some lyrics that I can check. It's just become part of the flavor of these particular reactions, or this part of my punk reactions. However, I couldn't find any for this song online, so I'll just have to try to catch what I can on a first listen. Let's hear it. This is the Implants and the final track on their Olden Age EP from 2016, and it's called Come On, Come On.
There's opportunity for you. Possess the skill it takes when the system designates the rules, the standards, and a 12-year race. If you're too slow to follow through, the word that's used for more can stick us too. But it's what the system wants, and it's how the system drives. Read out the slow ones, and who cares how they'll survive? Equal ambition doesn't equal out the same. I thought I was the lady. Reward them quick and give them more. Take away the dummy class, some poverty up their ass. One might say this is the herd. We can't fight to stay alive, so the stronger will survive. Help me work out all this mess. I know excuses on your best, but you don't seem to hear these words I'm screaming. Is anybody out there not sure just what I'm good for? I guess I'm good for nothing. I tried to struggle through, said I wouldn't do, couldn't keep up the pace, so I found out no matter how hard I tried, wouldn't see eye to eye, still found a way to live by my own So help me work out all this mess. I know it's useless, I confess, but you don't seem to hear these words I'm screaming. Equal ambition doesn't equal out the same. I thought I was to blame, but I couldn't keep up the pace. But I couldn't keep up, no matter how hard I tried. Couldn't see eye to eye, couldn't keep up the pace. So I found out, no matter how hard
Well, I love the sonics. In particular, the guitar and the drums, vocals also good. The drums, lots of what is often called double bass. I feel like it should be called double kick. But yeah, lots of that double bass rhythm along the way. Some great guitar work and a very melodic hardcore style, certainly. Lyrically, I don't really know what's happening, but I'll say it sounds like it is a bit socially conscious and with a mind of changing the world, but also on a personal scale, talking about maybe, ambition not being the only thing required or not matching the impact that's being made. I feel like it is maybe mostly self-reflective, though he's perhaps talking to anyone who's willing to listen and heed the lessons that he's describing. And it seems like there is this disconnect between intent and what has resulted in practice. But yes, it sounds like someone who wants to change themselves and by extension change the world, and recognizing that sometimes you're going to have to keep fighting. And it sounds like he's saying that over time, not everyone will survive this process, and some people may be lost to the battle, if you will, but at the same time, he sounds like he's at the very least still around and urging himself and maybe others too to come on, and to keep fighting and to keep working against those who, are setting up society, culture, politics in a way that is brutal or is uneven and unfair to the vast majority of folks. So yeah, I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, but I feel like there is a social message here, but it also sounds fundamentally psycho-emotional and personally reflective. In any case, a great finish to the EP, and I love their sound, which again, it feels very much in the same domain as Strung Out sound, with that melodic hardcore style with a bit of metal in terms of the intensity and the drumming. So absolutely loved it. Once again, big shout out to Paulie. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.